Scott Engel of RotoExperts.com and SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio here with Ray Allen. Ray, you've had a very long, productive career. What do you owe it to? You must keep yourself in great shape.
The young guys, you see the young guys biting at your heels. You got to stay ahead of the curve. Other than that, just every year is a new challenge. Every year is a challenge. It's you find ways to better yourself, and as long as you're doing it, you want to be the best at it. So you could, when you're all said and done, you can say I've done everything that I'm supposed to do and more.
Boston got off to a great start last year. Any momentum from the playoffs last year and experience, do you think that'll help you get off to a fast start again?
No. I think these two. Each year is separate from the previous. You can't. We can take the experience, but we got to build all over again.
When people come up to you and say, "I got you on my fantasy basketball team," do you find that flattering? Do you know anything about fantasy sports?
I really don't. I know people talk about it all the time, but it's weird. It's because I think for this team that I'm on is one thing. If I was in Seattle, where I knew I was putting big numbers, but on this team, we care about fantasy, not fantasy, but real life wins. So here it doesn't really make a difference because nobody on this team really ever gets big numbers. We just want to win games and keep it moving.
Do you think it's good for the NBA though? Do you like how the fans get more interaction with the game because of it and learn about certain players more?
I wish that more teams would be highlighted, more than just the individuals. I look at football concept and how in football, each week you talk about the things that a team needs to do to win, and even teams that are playing poorly are still going to be in that primetime slot, and they're going to be highlighted. And if the quarterback is terrible, they're going to talk about that. Or if they have a bad secondary on defense or offensive line, whatever it is, it's going to be talked about and it's going to be highlighted. And I would like to see basketball formulate that way too, because even the bad teams in the league, you could talk about that, and you put pressure on owners and franchise organizations to get better because you are being highlighted.
Right.
You don't want to put bad games on TV, but I think every team should be on TV at some point. And if we marketed the league that way from a team perspective, I think it would be more interesting towards fans. And you can't be on a bad team and just don't care because you're going to be on TV and people are going to talk about you just the same.
How much do you love being part of this tradition with Boston, just such an historic franchise?
I always had a desire to walk into a mall across America anywhere and be able to go and pick up a hat or a shirt from the team I played on. Because, there'd be places when I played with Milwaukee and people didn't know, or, just a regional team. But the Celtics is so international. So many people know of the team, and there's fans all over the place. So it's a great privilege.
So you take a lot of pride when you see somebody wearing your jersey then?
Always, whether it's this team or any team I've ever played on, because people respect what I've done, done in basketball.
Last question before I let you go. Your movie, He Got Game, you did a great job. Are you considering acting all after your playing career is over?
If there's something available for me out there, I'm definitely excited or interested in trying to figure out if there's something available.
Great. Thanks a lot for the time.